G'day, Tiny here from Off Tap Brewing. Video number 2, my 40 litre urn. Purchased for $270. Purchased solely for brew in a bag. Insulation, sticky insulation, so that's stuck on it. It comes like a sticker. You rip the back off and stick it. That insulation probably cost me about $35 to put on that. Comes with a sight glass. Very easy to calibrate. I've done it on there. Very easy to calibrate. Doesn't come with a stainless steel ball valve. Does not come with a temperature probe like that. Does not come with a bazooka screen, but does come with a non-exposed element, which is very important for brew in a bag, so you don't burn the bottom of your bag. They're just changes I've made. And the way I've set this up, I wouldn't brew in a bag because, let's take this off again, mainly because the temperature probe will rip your bag, has a high chance of ripping your bag, unless you put some sort of cover over it, of course, or some sort of false bottom, but then you lose a lot of volume. I use this mainly now for sparge water, and yeah, I fill it up, and I'll probably use that for cleaning and sparge water and coffee and whatnot during my day. And I'm sure in my videos you've seen the that in the background doing its job. But that was a purchase I made to build my brew system. A very good system if you're looking for a small footprint in your house to just brew on and just brew. You can get some big batches out of there. You can get or you could pull off a 25 litre batch in that, no problems at all. I mainly did 20 and 22 litre batches in it, and it accommodated that quite well. You can get considerable gravity out of it. You can do low grav beers and very high grav beers. You could put you could probably get 8 kilos of grain in it. I've not gone that high. The highest I went was 6.5, but you could fit more in. I'm sure it'd be a thick mash and you'd have to top it up, but yeah. Things I would do to it if I was going to continue to brew in it. As I said, I wouldn't have the bazooka screen in there, and I wouldn't have the thermometer in there, the temperature probe. But I would attach a pulley system to the roof on a cross member or a beam or something that can hold the weight, because pulling that bag out of there is quite heavy and it gets big. Like, the bag swells out and it's full of grain, and you got to pull it out and it's all draining back in, and then you got to move it and then catch what's draining, and it's a real nightmare. I would have a pulley on the roof, definitely, and just pull it up by a rope, and just leave it suspended over the pot while I ramp the pot straight up to the boil. You could quite easily sparge on that, and just run your water through your grain and let it drip, 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 and you can just keep letting it drip until it's not dripping anymore. That's about the only extra thing I would do to that system. Yeah, very, very good system. Very, very important part of my brew system now. Definitely, if you're going to look at getting an electric urn to do your brewing, make sure it does have a non-exposed element, or you have a way of, like with the 19 litre pot, putting something in the bottom to keep your bag and stuff off that element, because that'll just cut straight through your bag and it'll just ruin everything on you. So yeah, electric urns, go for it if it's in your budget and you can justify, the pulley on or you can see the pulley on the roof, and you can do all this and do all that. Quite a good brew system. Don't know what else to say on it. Definitely, I would insulate it. The temperature kept in by that insulation. I'd spend the money on the insulation for sure. The temperature kept in on that, I think, over a 60-minute mash. I'll probably lose about a degree on it. I haven't used it for a while, but from memory it was quite astounding the the temperature it kept in. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure how many watts the element in it is, but I know it does take with everything electric, it does take a fair while to ramp up to temperatures. I think full, it takes about an hour to boil, just plain water, an hour to an hour and 20 minutes, I think, to boil. So it comes with a just a standard house plug, so it's not 15 amps or anything, it's just a 10 amp plug, so can't be that much. But I'd go big element, non-exposed to make it a bit easier. That's about it really. Can't think of much more on it. If you have any questions, please shoot me down below and I'll be happy to answer them. Very easy system to set up in Beersmith and brew software, because you do have one vessel, that's it. You got, you know, minimal losses and that sort of stuff, because you are in one vessel. You don't have no transfer losses. You know, trube and loss to grain is about all you got to look at. Yeah, like I said, shoot me some like loving, shoot me a sub if you're not subbed. Click some stuff if you're not clicking the stuff. Leave a comment, I'll answer questions, and look out for the next one. The next one's on the BM50. Remember, beer makes you smarter.